All right, you guys, let's listen up. We won a game yesterday. If we win one today, that's 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us.
Oh, my God.
Hello, boys.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cashy the King. I got South Philly Billy.
Yo.
And this is the Sports Goombahs coming to you live from the 515 studios. Buried somewhere deep, deep outside Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Rocking the 515 as usual. Hey, guess what, man? Look at this thing. if this dog gets through this
Vic?
in its usual 2 minutes, we got a big problem.
Yeah, you do.
Big problem. It's not a dog anymore.
Maybe she's burying it.
I don't know. Put it around the house.
Yeah.
In the studio. I don't know. But she's been watching this thing for the last 10 minutes. And I said, this is it. This is the busy of busy bones.
She might need a tow truck to carry
Tow
it.
truck. Yeah, I can't see getting her in the mouth. But here we go.
Oh, man, how's she going to carry that thing?
She's sniffing it.
Oh, my God.
She's got it.
Oh,
She's gone.
she's gone.
Shouldn't see her for a half hour, maybe.
At
Nick the
least.
Yorkie. Yeah. Hey, everybody, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing, Billy?
I'm
Everything
doing
good?
all right.
Yeah. Well, finally, we have everything going on now. We got football, baseball. We got the start of freaking hockey next week.
Wow.
Basketball.
2 weeks.
And Bede's
3
already
weeks.
blowing his mouth off. He's kicking ass and taking names this
Trust
year.
it.
Yeah, trust the process. He
That's it.
comes back. So we get in the show to play a little clip from the movie Major League, one of my favorites.
Are those
my
Indians for real, Cash?
You win 23 games in a row, you for real. And the problem is they're not making a big deal about it. Like today, they started making a big deal about it.
Right.
You know, even even CNN has a little thing going across. God forbid you interrupt the Trump vision. You know what I mean?
That's Cleveland. That's
Well, let's face it. Cleveland now is no longer the dumps of sports. They got an NBA title.
right.
Last year they're in the World Series, and it looks like they're going to be in the World Series again this year because that's clicking. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm an Indian guy. Last year Indians were my team. I rode them right up to the jackpot. Didn't ride them this year, off and on them this year. Now you can't touch them because they're going to lose a game soon somewhere. Know what to
Eventually.
do with them. Side totals are way up on them now too, so it's not worth the play. They're winning, but they're losing when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, whatever. But you know, you got to start giving them the props where they're necessary. I mean,
Right.
come on.
Sure.
23 games. It's like it's the Maggio shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Last time something like this happened was the Oakland A's, and they made a movie about that. They did a Moneyball deal, but they lost in the playoffs because when it comes to Moneyball, it's all about who you're playing millions to at the end.
I think the record's 100 years or some crap.
Yeah, 1916,
16?
16, yeah. Was it 1960 something like
the
that?
Giants or something.
New York Giants or something. I don't know. I didn't get into the details, Billy. I didn't get into the
They
details.
won 26.
Yeah. It's good. It's good stuff, you know. We'll watch it a little bit later on. Got a football game tonight, too. Who's
Yeah,
playing
man.
tonight?
You got the Cincinnati Bengals in Houston.
Now that's a Thursday night football game, right? That's what we're used to on Thursday nights. Shit game like that. I got no fan. Well, I dropped Hill. I had Hill on my fantasy team for a while. I had him for a while, for 1 week. But they're running a triage back there. You know, I can't be dealing with that.
Right.
Houston, Cincinnati. Anybody running tonight?
I got the defense tonight.
What, the Houston
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati defense? Yeah. It's not a bad choice for a Thursday night. But this is the type of Thursday night we're used to. You know, back in the day when they first started Thursday night games. Get a couple unknowns calling the action. Now it's on NBC now, right? Or CBS, or it's not. Everybody gets to see it.
Yeah.
It's no
National
longer.
televised
Yeah, it's
game.
no longer an NFL channel game. You know, which means you get some people talking.
Mhm.
Spotted by the late night Monday night game the other day.
Oh yeah, doubleheader.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against women doing sports. I really don't.
Mm.
I remember Dee Lyman here in Philadelphia is probably the most knowledgeable basketball person in the media in this town from day one until she
Right.
left last year. Comcast Candor, or she quit. I'm not sure what she did, but she was great. She could interview. She could call. She did anyone would come to basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the girl was in the booth, but who the lady, the woman, whatever. I mean, if you want to put her in there, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Referee, but have some knowledge of the game. You know, we don't throw laundry on the field. It's called a flag. I don't want there's more laundry on the field. I mean, come on. We don't call it laundry. That's cliche on a Monday night, Tuesday night, late night show after a weekend of football. Not during the game. You don't save clothing. It's a yellow flag. That's what it is, a penalty flag.
Mm.
And she was adding stuff in. It was just annoying. Her voice was annoying, and it's nothing to do with sexes or anything like that. It's the fact that you're going to call a game, you call a Monday night game, have something about the game, you know?
Right.
Don't just be putting, interrupting with stupid stuff just to get your voice on the air.
Well, who was the whole team on the second game?
Nobody's. There was nobody. I couldn't tell you who it was.
Well, they don't have anybody.
And the thing was, the volume coming out of the stadium, the show itself was so much louder than they were talking. You couldn't hardly hear them anyway.
Really?
So it's going to mumble in the background to start with.
I'm lucky I could make the first game.
Bro, football. Come on. This is the show. You got to have the right guys out there doing stuff. Girls, whatever. This shit that annoys me.
Should have put Aaron Andrews in there.
Yeah, put her in there. She knows a little bit about something.
Sure.
I don't like that press secretary, man. That's another one. That's another pet peeve
Don't
I
go
have.
place.
Yeah, forget
You
politics.
see the one dress she wore the one day?
It's
It
not
looked
even
like,
that, man.
looked like a pajama top.
The voice is annoying. The whole look, the whole arrogance,
Everything.
the fact that she don't know shit.
Yeah.
Huckabee. You know? Who, me, what? I don't know.
Mhm.
Ask somebody else. What do you think I'm standing here for?
Right.
Because I'm good looking?
Mm-hmm. Funny stuff, man.
Annoying voice. It rips through you, you know? It's a shame for all those reporters out there because they have so much more experience and knowledge than she does.
Right.
And the White House don't let her know nothing,
Uh-huh.
according to her. You know? She walks out of there. She just had lunch. Oh, it's time to go out and talk
She's
to the
a
press.
puppet on the string, man.
Yeah, string.
Puppet on the string.
Like 15 strings. You can tell they got a whole thing listed.
Easy.
She got stuff on the. They got a ton of stuff written down. They got what if answers.
Right.
You know, what they go to it. Hillary Clinton. Oh, what? Oh, Hillary Clinton. That's what they said. That's what they do. That's like the. That's what do they call it? The pivot.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Clinton.
Right.
We need to get aid down to Florida. Hillary Clinton. We have the hurricane came across. There's no power. It's Hillary Clinton's fault. There's no power. Whatever. Speaking of that crap, okay, and I say crap because it's turning into crap down there. They got to move a little quicker. I don't mind Trump going down there and going to Naples, the richest part of that side of Florida, right?
Giving out hoagies. And
Giving out
bananas.
hoagies. How about the VP with the banana?
Bananas.
You have a banana. That was great. Have a banana.
They were just flown in from Ecuador.
Yeah, right. And they're handing out to us. I know it's a photo op, but
Yep.
it's a photo op if you're with that group of people in that area right now, which obviously is organized. You're not just letting anybody walk up to the president and shake his hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably what you can't see on TV is an organized line.
Mhm.
Everybody getting searched.
Yep.
They don't ever walk up. You think they wouldn't tell you to walk up and get a platter? Oh yeah, just walk up. You don't know
No.
if you got a stick or something, whatever. No, it's a total organized thing.
You're being cleared.
Yeah, I mean it's I'm seeing walk through the streets in the water. But anyway, doing what they can down there. It's better. It's better. I feel bad for Houston. Got knocked off the map. You know what I mean? What is that?
Yeah.
Don't disrespect one end because the other end is larger or maybe more wealthier on that side. I mean, it's Miami. Let's face it. Anybody who's got any dough in this country has a place in Miami.
Right.
We're close to it. You know what I mean? We're affected by it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's affecting everything. Sports and all. Teams aren't playing down there. I don't know what's going on with them. The Dolphins, they're playing away this week anyway.
Phillies play tonight again, right? Miami.
That's not in Miami. That's here.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they play them though, right?
Yeah. What a show down there. What a show down there is going on. I mean, I'm watching games. It don't make a shit difference to me. This guy Reese, man, he's the real deal.
Yeah.
He took that ball yesterday. He took an inside fastball up by the chin and managed to work it into the second deck.
Oh, yeah.
He dropped his shoulders just right there,
Sure.
and he tomahawked it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. That's how you play, man.
I mean, this guy, you can't pitch around him unless you just want to walk them. They got to get a couple guys in front of him, behind him, in front of him. Dude, forget about whatever it is. What you have now, and I'm not talking about who's there right now. That's not good enough. You get yourself a free agent pounder.
Mm-hmm.
Get a guy who strikes out 1,000,000 times but hits 40 home runs. Put him in front of him.
Yeah.
Someone behind him. This is gold. We got gold, Jerry. Gold.
Gold. A lot of gold.
Yeah. That's the way I see it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, the way to see it.
Yep.
It's enjoyable. It's affecting the rest of the team too.
Right.
Who's that? Hubo? What's his name? Guerrero? What's his name? Habo Guerrero? Who's the guy? What's that guy here? The guy he plays in his own league. Yes. Hugo Guerrero. What's his name?
Herrera?
Oh yeah, Hugo Herrera. What's his name?
Slides when he wants to slide.
Yeah.
Running when he wants to run.
He talked a home run, which probably since I've been watching games at Citizens Bank Park, he torqued that thing way out of there.
Oh yeah. It's unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
What's going on down there? I mean, it's a shame. It's the end of the year.
What time they on now? They playing now?
Good try. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, shit. Should have got on that game. I should have got on that Miami side tonight. I got to feel Miami's going to score some runs.
You think?
Yeah, sure. Who's pitching? I don't even know who's pitching. When I know who's pitching, and I know there's going to be runs scored.
Try up there. Maybe you'll get it on over there.
Yeah. I don't know. That don't work up to that TV. What are you got to do with that?
You sure? It don't work?
I mean, clicking stuff, when we call the game, I'm just hitting his buttons here. And
nothing's working.
What goes on? Playback fail. Playback fail. What is this thing? We pay money for this for the studio?
Oh, no.
Can't get no background noise here.
That's a shame, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Eagle football, pal.
Well, this is the week, man. This is the week, the Andy Reid, Pepperson comparison.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. There's no comparison.
Daddy versus the protege.
I got a feeling this could be
ugly.
Ugly.
That's a good word for it. Ugly.
Last week, I've been saying it from the start. I don't think the Redskins are any good anyway. I think Cousins is overrated, and I don't. The win last week was good by the Eagles. Defense won. I don't like the play call of the offense at all.
That was horrible.
Sloppy
Some of it
stuff.
was terrible.
Senseless. You're running the ball nice, and then you start throwing loop-to-loop passes.
Yeah.
What is that stuff, man? That's outside football crap. To Aguilar too, the new main guy.
Yeah,
he went from the insane side to the starting.
Right.
The guy was like, "Oh, my brain's messed up. I got to leave the team." Now he's like, "Your main man."
It's your main man over the middle.
What the hell did he do this summer?
Oh my God.
Must have had some shrink handling.
Oh, if you throw the ball 10 times to him, he's bound to catch 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
let the outshine out and the cold out. They didn't do much.
Nothing.
Carson Wentz. I don't know. I don't know if he's got an arm for the deep ball yet. Last year he didn't show much of it. Preseason wasn't much of it. And then, on Sunday it was a lot of air mailing being done.
Yeah.
I got to freshen that up. But Andy Reid's coming to town, and then it's the big deal. The two buddies, blah blah blah. Because quite frankly, I think Pepperson's deal here is he's Andy Reid 2.0, trying to run the same thing with McNabb back in the day, the same system, the same bull. Remember the bull that they ran, won football game, but won nothing.
Right.
No trophies. At the end of the day, whatever Andy Reid didn't work.
Right.
The better team always seemed to come up ahead of him when it came to the final games. The NFC Championship games, the better coach won. The better teams won. He had a lot of opportunities. I mean, the Eagle organization enabled Andy Reid to win maybe 5 Super Bowls in that run.
Right.
When he got to 1. And the last one was
he won nothing so far.
Nothing. He's won nothing in Kansas City. In fact, he's blown, once again, like he did in Philly. Kansas City has given him opportunities to win Super Bowls, and he's blown them in disastrous ways, not just losing football games. That Indianapolis Colt game 3 years ago was disgusting.
Right.
Last year against the Patriots, disgusting. Not the Patriots, the Steelers, disgusting. Year before that against the Patriots, another one he should have had. He overcoaches himself, and he panics at the end. See if he panics at the end. We can listen to these people. I listened to one of the sports shows there, and one of the announcers for KC starting to talk like we were.
Right.
Andy Reid, we like the fact that he's winning football games, but we're seeing things, and then he goes like clock management. Oh, really? They got clock management problem down there? What I can't understand is if you had clock management problems for 13 years in Philly?
Right. What are you doing now?
Another 3 years in KC. What's the problem? I had clock management problem 1 year. I'm going to fix that.
Yeah. Well.
Now I fix it. I don't
You
have to
get a guy.
control it.
You got to get a guy, sure.
You get a guy. Everybody's got a guy who can watch the
Everybody's got
clock.
a guy.
You get a guy. You pin his eyes on the clock. You give him a form that he fills out. He knows what to do.
Yeah.
And the guy, I can't remember the announcer for Kansas City. He says, "Oh yeah, and worthless timeouts."
Yeah, worthless.
I'm like, what? Another thing. You have timeouts with 10 minutes left in the game, or timeout and don't change anything. Timeout and come run the ball straight up the middle.
I think the Eagles are setting us up for three good wins in the beginning and then completely down. You know
Listen,
that?
teams don't
It's
go
perfect
into
scenario.
teams don't go into Kansas City when they're in an ordinary time and win too often. Like Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City has never been a place. It's like going into New England. It's like going into Seattle. You may win a game there. Somebody might catch them on a downtime, but the odds are you're not going to win in them stadiums regardless.
Right. There's like 100,000 people out there. I think.
Yeah, I mean it's Kansas City, and it's just, it's a football way. There's certain home teams that even when you're bad, you still find ways to win at home. Same thing with Green Bay. It's hard to win in these different towns when you're not a good football team.
So the Eagles don't have no shot.
Come on, it's the NFL, Billy. You always got a shot.
Shot.
You always got a shot. Yeah.
I don't like the shot. Not really.
Nah, I think there's too many.
I'm gonna lose by 20.
I think defensively, that's where Kansas City's strong part is. They're strong on defense. They were strong last year on defense. They're strong on defense this year. And Andy Reid's running the football.
Yeah.
It's the second year in a row. He's running the third year in a row. He's run the football. He's not just a pass guy anymore. I think it's just the fact. It's the student and teacher type thing here. I just think it's talent wise. And I think there's some rumblings in the Eagle organization, especially in the coaching. I mean, what's his coach's name?
Schwartz and
Schwartzy.
Pepperson.
Schwartzy there on the defense.
He's doing pretty good so
He's doing
far.
real good.
So far.
Let's not remember, Schwartz should be a head coach before, and he was a head coach for Detroit. He should be. He's now second to a guy who shouldn't be coaching an NFL team, period.
Right.
Hasn't earned his right to coach an NFL team, period. Does not have Super Bowl rings. Was he a part? He might have been part of the Green Bay Super Bowl team. I don't know. But not like Andy Reid was the quarterback coach over there. It's a little bit of a pedigree come. So his time with Andy Reid, he's won nothing with the Eagles.
Right.
Play calling is all bullshit. Andy Reid never let anybody call plays but himself. He might say he let people call plays, but Andy Reid called all the plays over in Kansas City. Only if you wanted to give blame to somebody, then he told the other person called the plays.
Yeah.
But Schwartz has got problems over there, I think. I mean, you heard in the media, and then, of course, Schwartz says, that's no problem. Oh, everything's fine. Any reason.
Who brought that up, though? The media brought it up.
The media, but it's something there. They just don't put it out there for nothing. Let's think of something. Let's think of a rift between these two guys in the first game. Something had to be seen or heard, And to look at the way the offense played, you would say, hey, maybe he is pissed because the defense played so well. The offense is trying to get the game back.
Right.
Never did because the defense came through and stopped that. The interceptions, things like that. I don't know what that was. That Cousins, it was a pass.
Yeah.
Did they call the fumble? Instant replay got it wrong. That's instant replay get it wrong. I don't get that.
Like his arm was going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how do you get it wrong with instant replay? Is the whole idea. How often does that happen? They get it wrong with instant replay. It'd be like that. Just leave it alone. Nah, you can't do about that.
Early in the year, you got a long way to go. To
remember where Schwartz came from.
Detroit, right?
Detroit. But originally, he was part of that fired crew in Cleveland with Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know all the coaches there, but I know that most of the coaches there all went on to other teams. A couple of them head coaches or had been head coaches somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you lose with a football team doesn't mean your career is over as a coach.
He never won anything either. Right?
Coat type.
He never won anything either, right?
Who's that? Schwartz? No. I think
he didn't follow Belichick.
No, he didn't.
I
don't believe he did. No. But he's a feisty guy. He's a tough guy. He runs a tough defense. He's always had good defenses, and when he's a head coach, he didn't do too well.
Right.
A lot of times you'll see NFL coaches like that. They just can't handle all of it.
Yeah.
A defensive coach likes to handle defense. When he becomes a head coach, he's got to delegate more. Maybe he's not good at that.
Right.
Maybe I'm not good at that. I ain't good at that.
Right.
I hate delegating.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing poker, but I hate delegating.
Delegating's okay if they listen.
Yeah.
If you don't listen, it's terrible.
Phil's up 1-0 already.
How about
I
that?
was too focused on what we're doing. I didn't get my action in there.
Mm.
That was my game.
Mm.
The over 9, Miami, the over 9, regardless.
Mhm.
Got Minnesota tonight. You know me in Minnesota. We're still riding.
Mhm.
Yeesh. We're teetering. One night they score 7. One time they score 17. The next night they score 1. Minnesota, when they score touchdowns.
Right.
Get home runs. They got touchdowns in their games and extra points. You know. So yeah, the big hype for the week, the Eagles game. That's what's going on here in Philadelphia right now. That's our sports thing. You know, that happened fast too. I didn't realize that. Already, game 2 is already a big deal here.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's the Andy Reid game.
Yep.
Beat Big Red. He'll be on all the sports shows. You know, they'll get him all interviews.
Sure.
Andy the coach.
Lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Big Red.
Oh yeah. I gotta get a hold of him and ask him why. How? I need to get on that.
He's
whatever
not
it is.
eating.
He's not eating. I was told that's the way you lose weight.
Yep.
Give us a call, 215-783-1282. 215-783-1282. Sports Goombah hotline.
Mm-hmm.
FaceTimers.
Mm-hmm.
You can send us a text message if you're one of those. One of those texters. Is texting the rule now, man? Is that the way we communicate from now on?
That's what it is. Nobody wants to call or talk.
It's over, man. It's all over.
You know what I mean?
God forbid you don't return a text. It's like you ignored the person and they get all over you. You didn't text me back. That's it. We're done.
Yeah, right.
End the story. I text you today, but you didn't call me. You didn't call me back. I text you today, but you didn't call me back. I personally don't glue the phone to my body. So if I'm across the room and the phone's over there and I don't have it on a ring, it'll vibrate.
Yeah.
Because if it's in my pocket, I don't want the whole world to know it's ringing. It's when the vibrate's coming.
Sure. I don't even use that. It's on silent. I look at it from time to time.
Yeah. Right. That's
the
what I
best
do.
way to do it.
I'm committed to making sure this phone doesn't become the controller of my life.
That's right.
It's tough, though.
It's terrible.
It's tough, you know. I use the phone more than I use the computer now for information.
Do you
emails.
know they got a dog that could smell? Like if there's a crime scene, they could smell electronics, phones, little MP things.
Yeah, they can smell it.
Tell you, they got a cadaver dog now that can smell stuff. They can smell your phone out in your house.
Wait, there's a little heat scent coming out of that phone right
they
now.
Smell it. They can smell it, man, in your house.
And it's not, and it's not on.
You know, most people hide stuff on their little drives.
Yeah.
They can smell it. The dogs. They came out with this dog in Pennsylvania. They can smell it.
Hell, smell what on the drive?
Well, let's say there's a sexual predator and they raid the house. Well, he's got all those little drives. With
You smell the porn?
Yeah, with all the little pictures.
Wait. No, you can smell the drive, not the porn.
You can smell the drive and the porn.
I just smell the porn.
Yeah, they're making bust everywhere with that little dog.
Listen,
Shit,
there's no privacy.
There's some serious shit going on down there, man.
This is
That's an oldie.
Robinson Cano
Oh my God.
is on the Sports Goombahs desk. Trenton Thunder. When was he with the Trenton Thunder? I know he did an injury stint with them, but he must have been with them 10 years ago. Where I got them Snyder's pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good Snyder pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sourdoughs.
Bust your teeth right up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, maybe I should stay away from that.
Yeah.
Of course, then we have the legendary Forsberg bobblehead, which looks nothing like Forsberg. Looks like a black guy with a hockey stick. You know what I mean? I hate Forsberg. So I think these bobbleheads, they never look like the person at all. Not even close.
Right.
They might as well do the bobbleheads like you do it online where you send your picture in, they put a round picture on the front, and let that be the bobblehead, and just let the uniform go.
You can make your own bobblehead.
Yeah. Forsberg. Chevrolet. This had a long. This is the first stint with him here.
Yeah.
Was he here
Another
twice?
player we got 20 years too late.
Yeah, right. I would have taken him over here, Lindros. Regardless, we got 3 Stanley Cups, 2 or 3 of them, I think.
Yeah, you would have Sackett too.
Yeah. Hockey season's here. Ooh, hockey season. I'm gonna get even time. You know.
It's gonna start soon.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, well, I'm not looking forward to hockey season. I get season ticket holder. I go to the games, stuff like that. But I don't think they got a very good team this year. All right. I think the rest of the league passed them by a little bit.
Yeah.
The youth in hockey last year, you saw it. A lot of teams made jumps because of the youth hockey that came out of the last draft. Last 2 drafts,
Montreal
actually.
And
yeah, absolutely. And everybody's got a tight goaltender. And what do we have? We have the new goaltender.
Shriney.
No, we got the guy from the other
Schwartzy.
team. No, we got the veteran.
Norvert.
The Vert's gone. How the hell with hockey? I'm not talking about hockey right now. Not until they drop the freaking puck. You know?
Yeah, so they're starving down in the Keys and in the Caribbean, man, with this.
Well, you know what they ought to do? Who's that quarterback? Dalton for Cincinnati?
Yeah.
$92 million. They ought
Yeah.
to give some of his salary down there because that guy can't play football.
$92 million. He signed,
$92 million. And he stinks. He's
plays
bad.
tonight, doesn't he?
He's a bad football player.
Wow.
He might be the worst quarterback in football. I don't know what happened to him. He had one good season. 92. I couldn't believe when I saw that. 92 million for him. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Get the power on down south for 92 million.
Yeah.
Instead of paying that guy to take a snap.
Mm.
It's a big problem down there, man.
Yeah, it's huge.
Big problem. It's too much going on in this country as far as that's concerned. I feel bad for Houston, man. They're blown off the map.
Yeah.
It's like they don't exist.
The flood.
That was the horror of the century there, right? Until this one came by.
Yeah.
So you secondary the horror of the century to double it over another state and let that thing go.
And
I'm sure there's shit going on down there, but we're not seeing it because it's not newsworthy, I guess.
Right. You're still seeing Irma because Atlanta tonight is rained out. Oh yeah, Irma. Yeah. Well, Harvey was bad for them, man.
Yeah. Real
Pretty bad,
man. Yeah.
Pretty bad stuff.
You get that kind of thing. I mean, it's, you can figure it out. I think that it's all about power, man. People can't live without the power.
Well, they did in the cave world.
They did in the cave world, but nobody in the cave world, they were used to it.
Yep.
Okay, when you're not used to having no power, you see what happens to people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They get miserable.
Miserable. Gotta have your phone working.
Yeah.
I'm hooked up with that. I got all these cellular packs.
Mm.
Not cellular, but I used to use these solar packs that you plug your phone in, and the sun charges up the packs.
Mm-hmm.
Wish.com, man.
What happens when there's
$11.
no sun out? Like
That's a
in
big problem.
in the storm.
Well, you hope you get enough of it down. You load it up.
Yeah. They didn't have sun for 5 days, man.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say you can put it under a light, but had no electricity either. What you do is you grab a flashlight, you shine it into the thing, and it charges it up.
Yeah, man.
Takes the light from the room too.
All right. But who are you gonna call?
It's not, I don't have to call. At least I can play some poker until thing comes back on. You know, poker. There's a golf game on there to keep you busy for a couple
Some
hours.
people aren't even going back. They said forget about it.
Well, you get the insurance, pay for the building, and you move on elsewhere. I mean, when someone gets hit with that, and I have some experience in that because I've worked in them situations. Like I said before, Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Sandy down when I saw a lot of people down in Ocean City and Atlantic City and Margate never go back.
Right.
Forget this. This isn't in luxury place no more.
Right.
If we can get flooded like this, how many times you going to let that go before? And you know how those islands get flooded on a downpour.
Sure.
Miami too. I mean, in that area too, they get flooded when it rains hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's the life you lead when you want to live in that luxury of the heat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, people aren't going to go back. Good time to buy down there. Good time to get yourself a place.
Yeah.
Does this mean the start of hurricane seasons back in Florida again? Because they haven't been there for 12 years. Longer than 12 years. Oh yeah, last one was the one that came up behind Katrina in Florida. The small one that came up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be up here, we get all that stuff.
You never know what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
You never know.
Be prepared.
That's all you can do.
I got 25 cases of water.
All right.
I got 2 cases of lighters.
All right.
Okay.
You're set.
I got the dragon box. Because I don't need cable. I pick it up off the internet if I get some internet.
Right.
I got power for the internet. So I can have water, some cigarettes,
Generator.
Good
to go.
That's all you need. A couple of days. Get 2 or 3 days out of that.
Right.
After that, if it's not working, things aren't working around, it's all over anyway.
Right.
Help ain't coming. Like the way they cordon off the Keys and the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, right? Like they're not a part of us. Not treating them like Naples,
right.
Or Houston or Miami.
Oh, you got the French island and the Dutch island. They don't know what the hell they're doing over there.
Yeah, well, they care. It's too far away. Know what they're doing? They're waiting for the Americans to take care of that too over there. That's what they're doing. Yeah, that's what happens down there. But I get the vacation elsewhere for a while, I guess. I mean, I go down to Florida and I ain't going down. Unless it's for business. I'm going down to, Boca to hang out with no power, no electricity, busted out homes already.
It'll be all right when you go down.
A couple weeks.
A couple months.
And alligators running around down there out of control. You know, I don't like alligators. I don't like those little freaking those little tarantulas they got down there.
Cockroaches are going to be coming out big time.
Oh, they're always there. Cockroaches are part of the civilians.
Yeah.
Hang
It's going
out
to be
with them.
worse now.
Yeah. No, you're right. You know,
It's
it's
fester everywhere.
a lot of sewage water around there.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't know what you're seeing. The cameras aren't showing us a whole lot. If you notice,
Uh-huh.
it's the same video. All you know, CNN, the syndicated nautical news. They're trying to get off the floods, but they just they're pulling Trump back in. They're pulling him back in
Slowly.
Yeah, we got some more stuff coming out of the commission
Talking
there.
about the wall and all this other crap.
Well, I had a wall, so I have a showroom now. I'm going to show different types of different parts of the wall that you can purchase. Look at this. I would purchase a piece of wall. I'll give you $20 for the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Get my name in it. Remember they did that down at the Wells Fargo Center when they first opened up the new
bricks.
state? They bought bricks. They put the bricks with your names on it.
Yep.
I'd buy a brick for the wall down in Mexico.
Sure.
And if you charge what, $50 a brick. Want $2, $100.
Well.
2 bricks, $100. 3 units go up and up like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure idiots would get whole families on there. Yeah. Hey, that's how you pay. How come I can sit here and think of ways to pay for that freaking wall where it would be worth it? And they can't do shit over there.
That's because it's an impossible feat. They can't
Send
build
out an envelope.
in a certain area from between like El Paso and Arizona. They can't build a wall there.
There's no power to get out there.
Nothing there.
Yeah, right. And then there's water too. There's also the border has got some water as well.
Nothing.
It was a great. It was a great pitch for a guy running for president for idiots. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
He ain't building no wall because he knows he can't build a wall, but he keeps talking about the wall.
it ain't gonna help anything. The drug cartels will still go under the wall.
They're going under the wall now.
Now. They go under the wall. Who cares?
How about throwing a football full of coke over the wall?
Yeah, right.
How high you building a wall? You gotta build 80 feet.
You could play half ball on the wall. Wall ball. They're gonna do. They're gonna come in. They're gonna come in anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta contort.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
It is
can't
what it
follow
is.
politics anymore. I'm
Nah,
done.
sick.
It gives me a headache anymore. All this crap. I turn on the news in the morning and it's just Trumpomania, man. It's like what? And nothing else is going on in the world.
Right.
There's no robberies, nothing. No train derailment, something. There's a cruise ship that has got food poisoning. There's always a cruise ship with food poisoning, right?
Sure.
Something out there. Isn't it funny how when you have a top story like this, nothing of it happens? I mean, okay, the hurricanes happened, but that's major. I mean, there's nothing in between this stuff.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch Cleveland.
Yeah.
Put on a box and watch the Cleveland Indians. I'm gonna enjoy the run that they're putting on and say I witnessed it,
Right.
and then that's it.
2-0 Phillies, man.
I see that.
Unbelievable.
It's making me angry. But anger is part of my life.
Mm-hmm. They've been hitting the ball, man.
On Minnesota tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of shekels on them clowns.
Minnesota.
Last week we were 50-50 with Minnesota, if you were following me. Had a good Sunday. A couple baseball games, a couple dogs. A dog day Sunday for me. Hit 4 dogs on Sunday.
Wow.
3 dogs and an over.
Uh-huh.
That gave me indigestion after I had a soda with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this week you got to follow me this week. You got to go on the website. Go to www.sgshow.net or the sportsgoombahs.com. And you got to go in Cashie's Corner because I don't know about this week. Minnesota's still battling for a spot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we're not battling for first place anymore because Cleveland kind of nailed that down. So, I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Time's that game this weekend? Is it a oneer?
It's in Kansas City. It's a 4.
Is it 4 o'clock?
Yeah, it's in Kansas City, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a 4
in
o'clock.
Kansas
Yeah,
City.
that's over the Mason. Is it? I think it's over the Mason-Dixon line, right?
Nah, it's Missouri, dude.
It's in Missouri. Missouri's 2-hour difference,
Kansas
isn't it?
City, Missouri, man. Nah.
Don't tell me to start getting into this stuff. I'm the wrong guy for this crap. I like the 4 o'clock games.
Oh, I love the 4
I hate 1 o'clock games. 1 o'clock games, I got to mow the lawn on Sunday. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I know I'm an executive and I should mow my own lawn, but I like mowing my lawn.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm getting those trees cut down, I think, this week. So Horvey.
The Leaping Willie?
I saw Horvey today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
He-
Talk to him.
We get the boys out there with some chainsaws. Chop that thing right down.
That's
5
what
minutes.
he said.
We get it done. So leave the stump because me and Billy, we want to cut the stump ourselves. That's what we do. We're stumpers.
Stumpers.
I'll pay him to cut a stump. Cut my own stump.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you. Let me see something for a second, here,
Yeah.
fella. Let me see, buddy.
Yeah.
Nah, the Eagles are a 1 o'clocker, man.
1 o'clock, Kansas City. Yeah, well, maybe. I guess they're.
1 o'clock. You better get that long cut early, buddy.
You know, I'll go out early. You know, I like the wet lawn though.
I don't think it's gonna.
I'll cut it when it's wet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the football season started. Baseball's ending.
All right.
Looks like Cleveland's going to be the team that's going to go to the World Series. And who are they going to play from the National League on this side? I don't know. It's got to. I don't know. It's up in the air right now. Washington's a fake. I think they're fake. I can't even watch them anymore. They're not even enjoyable to watch. Dodgers just lost 20 games in a row. What the hell's going on down there? Got to give up these Wheatleys.
September, you either make it or break it.
Yeah, I don't know who in the National League's the team right now. You know, you think about it. Nobody really, right? You think about it. I mean, who is it? Pittsburgh? I don't even know who's on top. St. Louis. What's St. Louis come out of this thing? Chicago. We know Chicago. Okay, let's give it to Chicago. Chicago's made a comeback.
Right.
They're winning baseball, but they're losing too. They're not as tough as they were last year, obviously. I don't know.
Pittsburgh could be the wild card. You don't know.
Yeah.
You
Never know. I don't know. What are you going to do about that? You're going to do nothing about it.
Right.
I like when all 4 sports coming together now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, most part. Just some action here in this town, man. I don't want losers. I don't want the Eagles losing. I don't want the Sixers. The Sixers aren't going to lose nothing. That's going to be the plus we're going to have here.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Yep.
You know. But I enjoyed the game last week. You know, I enjoyed watching the football game. It wasn't bad. There was a lot of action in there. You know, I was yelling at the TV again like I used to. You know, then I had to watch that Cowboy game late. Boy, they look good with Ezekiel, don't they, man? Yeah. That offense moves.
Speaking of him, he's got to play all year. He's not.
Yeah, I didn't pull that off, man.
His suspension don't start till next year.
Beating chicks up, you get to play all year now.
Unbelievable.
I love the NFL. What is going on with that? How does he get away with that?
Yeah, he should have been suspended.
I mean, it's a moral thing with the NFL, right? It's not a matter of.
They obviously did it wrong. That's all.
They've had so much experience with this shit in the past 5 years. How did they do it wrong? You know, took them 2 years to give Brady 4 years for squeezing a football.
Yeah, they put the horse before the cart, man.
He squeezed a football out of him, and he got 4 games. This guy's banging chicks. I don't mean banging. I mean hitting them,
smacking them, beating them.
Yeah, and he's got
and he's gonna get sued.
Yeah, it's not. It's wrong, man. It's wrong. He
totally wrong.
Should have gave him the 6, and that was it.
Right.
Of course, in Dallas, they're such assholes. They're like they don't care.
Right.
As long as we're winning football games, Jerry Jones. Nah, you think he'd step up? Forget him, man. We're winning football games.
Somebody paid somebody.
Oh, come on, yeah. Roger Goodell, put some more bucks in his pocket.
Yep.
You don't have enough. $50 million a year to do nothing.
Right.
Is not enough. Please find the guy some money.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, next year they say he's going to sit out 6 weeks. So we'll
maybe.
See. That's what they said.
Maybe.
It was big news.
I don't get it. I don't know what the balance is in the NFL. What's bad and good? Deflating of football. That made news. That made national news. Okay.
He didn't make no national news.
He didn't make no national news. No, you ask anybody on the street, Ezekiel Elliott, what is that?
Right.
Is he on a Facebook? You know what I mean? That no one knows.
Right.
But you would deflate a football, and you have 4 years of bullshit about it because you're New England Patriots or Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's the one thing deflating a football and getting in trouble for it is a joke.
Yep.
Where beating a woman is no joke.
The ball would have been flat. Who cares?
Yeah. Still put it in the right spot. Tom Brady put a frisbee where he wants to.
Yeah.
I can make a roll of toilet paper. He hit a guy on stride with the toilet paper too. Deflating the ball,
beating a woman and getting away with it.
Yeah, let's let him play a whole season.
Right.
Pay him a couple million while he plays.
Right.
No suspension. Give him a couple million. Dallas Cowboys starting. Maybe he'll win the Super Bowl. Or we can hand the white beater or the woman beater the goddamn trophy.
That won't happen.
Right on team. I'm just saying. Can you imagine? Let's give him the trophy. Meanwhile, you don't want to hand Tom Brady the trophy because he deflated a football.
Right.
But this guy's going to smack a girl. I wouldn't mind handing him a trophy. That's okay.
Sure.
Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm reading too much into this bullshit.
True stuff, man.
I don't know what's right. I don't know what's right and wrong anymore.
All right.
Do you?
Nope.
This girl, when ESPN says something bad about Trump, now the press secretary says something and now they got to fire her or something. ESPN, something about racism or something like that, or Trump being a bigot, whatever.
Wherever.
You know, I got the press secretary of the United States saying, you know, to the press during one of their press, whatever you call them, briefings, saying, "Oh yeah, girl from ESPN said something the worst thing I ever heard in my life." You know, called her out. This is the press secretary of the United States focusing on somebody said about the president.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, someone says something about the president.
Yeah, just don't make news.
Yeah, on air, off air, it doesn't matter where it is, but it's ESPN and somebody brought it up, then all of a sudden this lady's going to lose a job for free speech. I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying nothing, man. Not us. You can never find us anyway.
Don't say nothing, man. Can't do it, man.
You can't find the 515 unless you know where it's at. Because we're buried deep outside Philly, Pennsylvania. What time's that game start tonight? 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock start for the football game?
It's always 8:30, isn't it?
Yeah. We're not giving any no rings tonight. There's no ring ceremony tonight, right?
No.
These two teams won't sing those ceremonies for a long time.
8:20 they'll start.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's our bell.
Good show.
Good 45 minutes of rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Cash the King. South Philly Billy.
Mm-hmm.
We are, as usual, the Sports Goombahs coming to you live from the 515 studio every Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Show repeats itself on and on and on every day for the rest of eternity.
Mm-hmm.
At the YouTube page, Sports Goombahs, and at sportsgoombahs.com, sgshow.net. Every day, all the time. It's on a loop.
Loop-de-loop.
We're looping the show now.
Loop-de-loop-doop-doop.
You guys have a good week. We'll see you next Thursday. Hoo-wah.
Hoo-wah.